Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and yes, we have already gone over a first impressions video of Cult of the Lamb. Since then, I've put in so much more time into the game, and I think it's time to actually start running a series of it, because Massive Monster have brought us something special here. Even though it does have a few issues, they aren't anything that I would consider to be game-breaking, at least on Steam. I am rather aware of the idea that there are problems with it on console right now, but they're problems that I'm guessing will be fixed pretty soon. Because there's no way that they're going to want to take something that has this level of hype and so much. I also don't care about this. If you guys want to listen to it, I would honestly just suggest buy the game for yourselves. But yeah, honestly, I really don't think that they're going to want to sit on something like that when it has this much attention and so many eyes on it. I walk in circles. I don't want to be sacrificed. So, you know, the usual crusade sort of thing. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of jiggling the control stick from left to right while I'm walking. That's why, like, the whole model is just kind of vibrating like that. I just think it looks funny. Oh, we're definitely going to go ahead and start a cult in thy name. Crown. It's a very basic crown, but that's okay. The idea that it looks like a fez, I think, was kind of the idea, and I love it. Cult of me! It's very clear that this is a tutorial area, so... Hey, piss off. You can tell because they're barely raising their weapons to try to stop me. Alright, so this is the part that I was not looking forward to doing a second time, was the tutorial. Because at this point I have plenty of knowledge on how the game works. I'd like to just get into it. And I don't think turning off the tutorial messages are necessarily going to turn off the tutorials themselves. So, let's just get through this as quick as we can, because at the very least, I want to get to the part where I get to name my cult. It's over here. Yes, give me that coin. I don't even know why I'm doing that. That's something you do when you can actually collect resources. Right now, I can't collect resources. Ugh. Sacred ground, huh? I'll show you sacred ground. Yeah, I've been doing that this whole time. You don't need to tutorialize that. Bloop. Alright, so if you guys are actually interested in reading this stuff, I took this much slower on my first impressions video. But also you have the ability to pause the video and read these things if you want. I'm just interested in getting to the meat and bones of this game. Yeah, nasty heretics, give me my 7 coins. Now, on my own file, I've been playing on medium. I'm wondering if I shouldn't play on hard. Like, I'm not sure what kind of a difference it'll make. This is what the developer recommends. Oh, but I can change the difficulty at any time in the settings menu. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna start on medium. Alright. Oh, you start with 2 negative traits. Whenever another follower dies, you lose 5 faith, yay. And lose 5 faith when a follower is sacrificed. You are just a pansy. Actually, no, that's not fair of me to say. Those are 2 very reasonable things to be afraid of. Alright, let's make you that color instead. What do the variants look like? The symbol and dough horns. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter to me, so I mean, we could just be random about it, but I think we are going to do that. And now we need a name. How about I name you Rico? There you go. You are now Rico. What an awesome t-shirt! Alright, you start on trees. I am going to start on getting tutorialized some more. Alright, so we are now in the essentially sim part of the game. This game takes place in 2 halves, but let's be fair, you're going to be spending a lot more time on this half than you are in the other. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I'm not big on these management style games, so the idea that this game really has so much of my attention should say a lot about the strength of it. Alright, so now we can come in here, build this. Alright, so last time I put the cooking fire right over here. Not that it makes much of a difference, but I think I'm going to put it... Hold on. If I want to put it where I want to put it, I've got to get rid of this chaff. You, be gone. You, be gone. And you know, after all that, I'm going to change my mind. I am adult. Putting it there. And food. And now they're giving me my food meter. Cool. Grab some more berries. Don't worry, this will all be much easier later. Because there's a lot that you can do to speed up processes, make them more or less automatic. Like, this is what you are seeing is not the entirety of what's going to be happening here. So, right now I'm just kind of gathering up because you know you're going to need a bunch of stuff here. Look, it's glitchstone! I was about to say, I bet what happened is the game put two of these in the exact same spot and they're just kind of conflicting with each other. Alright, so let's not just do this the whole time. We've got plenty of lumber. I think I have enough stone. Let's go ahead and cook a meal. We'll do 2 of them. There we go. Alright, so by going and starting another crusade, we can get a bit more money and build our shrine. And that's ultimately what we're going to need. So we're going to need a shrine. I'm also going to need these rocks to stop overlapping each other. I'm basically just preparing. I know what's coming up. I'm also kind of jamming to the soundtrack. Here did death no longer wish to wait. Oh yeah, very minor epilepsy warning. Sorry, I didn't let you know earlier. I kind of forgot. Pardon me. Into the dark wood we go. Now, these can only take so much punishment. You get lumber by smashing them, but hardly worth it. Bishop Leshy, those who do not follow the ways of the old faith will be destroyed. That's what I think of your warning. My man's gonna give me a tarot card. Alright, well, what we got? Alright. So, those are basically like your equivalent to item runes and Binding of Isaac. Here comes Leshy to make my life difficult.
How can this be? You were put to the blade, lamb, as all your kind were. And yet here you stand before me, unrepentant. But wow, his power. Could it be? But I am strongest. Turn tail and run, little lamb.
Yeah, we'll see about that stronger bit. Oh, hey, come back here. Trust me, when survival's on the line, there's no such thing as an innocent squirrel. Give me those seeds. There's so many resources I could be gaining right now if the game didn't think that I was a paltry little loser. Oh hey, the game is gonna give me grass. Alright. Alright, so I can at least farm for that resource. There are many resources that the game has to offer, and you'll be seeing how we use them as we go through our playthrough. Yay! Let's go get food. You never know how much you're gonna... Well, I would say you never know how much you're gonna need, but the answer is a fuckload, so... Yeah. Also, if you're questioning why I'm rolling everywhere, it's because it is a faster form of movement by far than simply walking. It's kind of like why Symphony of the Night speedrunners backdash everywhere. Ooh, a level up on my old Crusader's Blade. We'll cycle that into a coin. Do I believe Destiny immutable? I don't know. I do believe that I would like better chests to spawn. Of course, it's just a chance for better chests to spawn. It doesn't always work. Away with you! Alright, we're about to run into our first boss. Oh, and here comes Lashy again. Let me prepare my voice.
You have come far enough, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same of yours?
I give myself to the cause.
By the blood of the Great Ones, destroy the Red Crown!
Kinda looks black to me. I don't know what you're talking about, Red.
Oh my god, I'm a monster! Ah!
Oh yeah, you thought you were so tough, right? Please spare me. Convert me to your cult. I will follow your teachings faithfully. Well, you'd better. Alright. I can't really do anything with gold nuggets yet. I can do something with stone. And we're back to the cults. That didn't take long at all, now did it? And because I cleared the whole thing without taking damage. So I'm kind of used to seeing a 20% bonus because I can generally beat the bosses without taking damage. Generally, not always. But this is the first time I've done an entire dungeon without taking damage, and that's a 50% bonus. It's quite nice. I like it. Alright. Well, your name is Amdusias. Alright, cool. How come everyone sucks? Sloth, natural skeptic. God, what is wrong with you people? Alright, you know what? We're gonna let you... I'm just gonna leave that one alone, except for I am gonna change your color. You are gonna get to be yellow, because it's one of my favorite colors. Roll of the die has not been kind to me on my followers so far. Worshipping generates devotion. To collect devotion, I require a shrine. Oh, I guess I better build a shrine. Badoop. And there is only one place you can build the shrine. Here, I just have this person laying around. I just had him in my back pocket. Oh, hey, you've got decent... Nice. Alright, you will take the form of... How about a bumblebee? How about a very cheery pink bumblebee? And we will name you... How about Roland? Yes, your name will be Roland. But my name is... No, your name is Roland! Oh, I guess my name is Roland. Yes, I know how gathering devotion works. Quiet, you. Alright, well, while you're generating devotion, I'm gonna go try to clear out some of the bigger problems here. Get out of the way, tree! Get out of the way, rock! I'm gonna need this phosphorus for farming! You know, when I can build that. Be gone, rocks. We need those because we need something to put into our digestive system. Stone is the foundation of buildings, so we're gonna need that too. Alright, so fortunately, once I finished mining this rock... Alright, we only need one devotion, so let's go ahead and just collect that. Establish a temple to preach sermons and perform rituals. Pow! Alright, well, I'm gonna need the divine inspiration to make a farm plot. And what's a farming bundle? Alright, well that's sleeping bag. I'm probably not going to need body pit for a long time. I did not need a body pit in my first file, and you'll know why in the very near future. Gather in my name! Alright, so now that I know a little bit more about buildings in this game, let's put this here. Just right flush up against the edge of the map here. Actually, yeah, that looks like a good spot. Come on down, my friend! Pardon me. Alright. Time to go do a sermon. And now faith matters. Come, my 3 followers. Permanently gain half a heart? Okay. I gave a sermon! I will need to declare doctrines. Now they're going to unlock the ability to collect commandment stone fragments, which in my other file I haven't been able to collect those for a while. Let's drop 2 more meals for them. Alright, and we're just going to go ahead and just jump right into this. I am trying to get to the point where I'll be left alone and I can be independent. Basically, I'm trying not to be overly tutorialized. Alright, the axe is the slower but stronger cousin to the sword. Historically speaking, that's not necessarily true, but I mean, we're not necessarily talking about how things work in a historical fashion. Oh, it's Leshy again.
So you foolishly persist, little lamb. I hear your howls and I smell your fear. The red crown rises again, but what an unworthy bearer it has.
Oh, you've got an aim like a stormtrooper. I'd like to be able to start harvesting bones. I need those. And I know I'm going to need them. And I can at least harvest a few other things. I can get more grass, which is nice. Because I will be using that quite a bit. Oh. Oh, that's not the enemy. You're the enemy. Ow. I guess I'm not clearing this dungeon without taking damage. Oh, hello again. Oh, you were just to grant me a crown ability, huh? Okay. What crown ability would that? Oh, sweet, I get curses now. Alright, curses are basically magic, just so that we're all aware. Also, I see a spot that I didn't go to. Let's go back and check that out. It might have been a tarot card that I missed. And it was. Yeah, increase my damage. Thank you, sir. Treasure chest, and what is this? Stone flag! I can make decorations. Alright. I mean, I can get another follower by going this direction, so let's get a follower. This is a very mad follower. They're all dead. Oh lord, how could I? Again! I absolve you. Join me. Thank you, Master. I do wonder if there is any choice that would make them not go. Okay, I'll listen to what you have to say because you're clearly much less unhinged than I am, Mr. Axe Wielder. I'm stealing some of your devotion, Leshy. You don't need all of it for yourself. Now, you can destroy that and get a little stone, and it will regenerate. It'll work differently after we kill Leshy. Well, yes, I am collecting poop. Thank you for noticing. There's a reason for it, by the way. It's not just like, oh, lol, random humor value, he picked up poop. By the way, I'm generally very liberal with my use of curses. And later on, I'll be using something that will make that even more so.
Eons ago, these lands were rife with gods and their adherents. What befell this pantheon? Alas, 'tis the nature of beasts to forget, and of gods to be forgotten. Mayhaps they left, mayhap they slept, mayhap they devoured and were devoured in turn. Those few who remained spread spun webs, molded this world to meet them and theirs. 'Twere a land of many gods once, hundreds now.
Alright, and we will declare a new doctrine when we get back to the camp. Flaming shot, perfect. Oh, and you can do that. Now, I did choose not to go one particular direction. Not really a choice, so to speak, just I didn't go that way. Yes, reveal the map, please. Yes, I'm a little tumbleweed of a lamb, if you haven't noticed. And I've got a divine inspiration, baby. Oh, immediate tarot card, I love it. Yeah, give me a diseased heart. By the way, for those of you who are wondering, the diseased hearts are like black hearts in Binding of Isaac, except for they work whenever you get hit and not just... Yes, please give me that sword. I really like faster weapons better in this game. So the diseased hearts work whenever you get hit instead of just occasionally. Okay, I'm kind of getting beat up. But they also do less damage to the enemies on screen. Alright, I'm gonna have to take it easy with the curse, or with my flaming shot, because I only have so many curses that I can throw out at any given time. Fortunately, rolling gives you a very generous number of invulnerability frames. Oh my god, it's like they only really care about me when I'm kissing their ass! Follower form, berries, stone. We'll pick the follower form. And, ooh, we've got Cowdrath. Don't pretend like you know exactly what it is either. Back to the cult. Yeah, smash those boys to bits. And there's the 20% for taking no damage against a boss. Oh look, it's the one who waits. Very good, my peasant. Seems I chose well when I kept you to death. I will be watching your move. Do not disappoint me. Alright, I'll try not to disappoint you, Satan. I mean the one who waits. Alright. My people need food. They also need a sermon. Oh. This is just saying, oh, cleanliness. It's a bad thing to let your followers poop on the ground and then not clean it up. Alright, you generate less devotion. I am just rolling. I'm just getting awful rolls with my followers. Alright, let's name you... Okay, got it. And don't worry, this just came to mind. Here you go. You're gonna be Queltreth. What does that mean? I have no fucking idea. And we're gonna make you blue. So yes, you look like Sonic the Hedgehog. But no, you're not Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, and you can Mind Stone. Let's see, you are harder to level up. But everything else is okay. I'm only going to change one letter in your name because this is so close to a creature in Final Fantasy X. But I'm just... there you go. I'm even going to leave everything else alone. Worship. Alright, with our Divine Inspiration, we're going to start with sleeping bags. And I can actually make a decent number of sleeping bags, but where do we put our sleeping quarters? Well, I say we clear out some space over here, and we put them over here. And yes, that takes absolutely forever to clear out, so I will worry about that later. And yes, it's not too hard to receive bonuses in this game. Much to my freaking delight. There we go. Make sure my followers have places to sleep. I can upgrade these later. Oh, I can't really even do anything with my followers. Oh jeez, that's boring. know what? That's okay. Everything will come in good time. Maybe when we have 3 people working on this, it won't take 7 million years to complete. I am watching the time, by the way, and before it gets to nighttime, I want to go give a sermon and declare a new doctrine. By the way, for what it's worth, these don't just randomly respawn. These giant stone ruins do not come back after they're cleared out, so you only have to worry about your followers or yourself getting rid of them once, and then that's it. There will, of course, be other ways to garner stone, but we'll get into that. Alright, guys, I gotta come over here. Alright, let's convene in the shrine, boys! We start with a sermon. My devotees. Alright. Curse of the Horde. 3 new curses will appear on your crusade. I like that. You will give it to me. Alright. Time to declare a new doctrine. I guess that's the only doctrine I can declare. Alright. So that's a good way to boost your faith when things are looking iffy. But I've got no bones. I'm just a slug. Oh, now I can start getting bones. Collect bones and perform any ritual in your temple. Not someone else's temple, mind you, just yours. Alright, so now with our divine inspiration, let's get some farming plots going on. Alright, so that's why we gather grass. Now I think... Wait, do I want to put farm plots here? Yeah. Whatevs. If need be, I can always move them later. So on my other file, I put the farming plots over here. With what I know now, and it doesn't really matter, to be fair. But I think I am going to put them in a slightly different spot. I'm just trying to figure, because I know that farming plots take up quite a bit of room. Hey, critter, get out of here. You too. Alright. So, considering what I know about... these things, let's take the farm plots. let's just start putting them down here. And yes, I had already decided that this was going to be a longer episode, as this is going to be kind of an introduction to the meat and potatoes of Cult of the Lamb. There we go. And since I do have flooring that I can use, and I can put up just infinite flooring, let's make the living area just a little bit nicer. And we can expand upon that whenever we need more beds, when we inevitably get more followers. Trying to catch this critter. No. Gee, thanks for going out of bounds, fuckface. Alright. Plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed, water a seed, put poop on a seed. Plant a seed, water a seed, plant a seed, water a seed, water a seed, water a seed, water more seeds, put poop on those seeds. Alright, like I said, I'm going to be going until I get to name my cult. As you can tell by the name of the video, I already had this in mind. All right. Ooh, give him my dagger. And now we can summon Eldritch Tentacles. Doesn't that sound like fun? Ow. Like I said, I'm quite the fan of faster weapons. Very much like the sword and the dagger, I find the axe to be okay. Gauntlets are also okay. Yes, please increase my overall weapon damage. I am A-okay with that, sir. Yeah. And you will see in due time that there are much better ways to earn money. There are two ways in particular that I'm quite fond of. But one of them really only before you get access to the other. So take that for what it's worth. Ooh! Acquired moon necklace. Alright. Card, health, whatever, food. We're going card. And yes, I see that there was a follower over there, but I wanted to draw another tarot card. Mostly because I could use just a little bit of protection, mostly from myself. By the way, while you're out on missions, if you want to see how your followers are doing, you just press select and go over to the cult tab. It looks like my flock is doing just fine. Oh, Leshy is back. Oh, and you're... Okay. No, I have to do a voice for Hecate. Hold on. Well, you're kind of like the most You're kind of the... Not the most bestial necessarily, but you're the one that's kind of portrayed as the kind of violent beast, so...
So it is true. The red crown sits upon the brow of another.
We did everything we could to...
It matters not. We need not bother Shamura with this. Deal with it, brother. As you command, my sister.
Not the biggest fan of the jumpy words, but fortunately you can attack out of a roll and get an attack that has pretty incredible reach on it. Oh, you've got a bow and arrow. How nice to know. Didn't help you though. Beautiful. So remember that attacking out of a roll business, because it really helps when you're trying to stay mobile but also attack, which is a much bigger deal for the slower weapons. Ow. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked. Ooh, wooden lanterns. Nice. And trust me, those decorations actually are worth something. It's not 100% strictly cosmetic. The decorations, every now and again, your followers will stop to admire them, and that generates more devotion. Okay, come back here. No, don't hide behind tarot card, man. Oh, screw you, squirrel. I just want to do really basic things like survive. Alright. Stone and gold nuggets that I can't really use for anything yet. I could always use a little extra devotion, even if it's not my own hard-earned devotion. But you suck! Nice. Flaming shot and a dagger. Actually, I kind of like that. It's got the same damage as the sword, but faster. I'll take that. Yes, my aggressive tendencies from Wizard of Legend carry over to this game as well. It's almost like that's just a playstyle that I dig. Oh, hello. Step forward, beast from the swirling mists of chaos that surround. Allow me to regard you whole. You carry the weight of ageless centuries upon such diminutive shoulders. Yet what is this? It seems your stature is deceiving. A weapon is not without the hand that wields, to fell enemies, to defend honor, to break chains. Let your crown take the form of one of these works of iron, forged in everlasting fire. May you wield them well, promised liberator. Okay, we're taking this because this spell is awesome. You have your followers, and I my weapons. One must find comfort and power where they can. Oh, that's a big chest. And plank flooring. Sweet. Because it never takes because it never actually takes any materials to make flooring, it's never a bad idea to use it. Even if just, you know, for the sake of making things look nicer around your camp. Barbados. Okay, got a little overly aggressive there, I think. Alright, so we got a blueprint, golden M taking the blueprint. Ooh! Lamb flag statue. I'm down. And after I beat this area again, I'll be able to confront Leshy. And we're not doing all of that at once, though. And we're almost to the point where I can name my clan. Do not make the mistake of becoming this. Do not make the mistake of becoming the servant of your followers. They are for you to use to your advantage. Their faith is a resource. Spend it as you would gold, for you can always regain their trust with a well-placed gesture of kindness. Let it empower you. Let it give you license to do unspeakable things. Bend them to your will. I grant you the power to lead their feeble little minds. Now, alright, we're back. But the clan still doesn't have a name. The cult is growing by the day. It is time you gave it a name. This is what we were waiting for. But that is not going to be the name of the cult. That is way too obvious. That's almost like going, he said the thing, roll credits! Roll credits! No, we're not rolling the credits here. No, I already have an idea for a name in mind. And this is what we're doing. I think it's time that we gave ourselves a name that truly implies the great destiny that lies before us. So we could go with the 5, 6, 7, 8s. Now, we could, you know, the President of the United States of America. Too many characters. We could go with, There was something I had in mind, but I lost it. But no, I already had a name in mind. I'm just toying with you. So here it is. We will be the Spaceballs. So there you go. We are now going to be following the exploits of the Spaceballs. And if you don't like it, well, you can always play the game yourself and give your clan your own name. But for my money, there is no better title than the Spaceballs. And if you ever start asking yourself, well, where's Dark Helmet? I'm Dark Helmet, damn it. I mean, you could say something about, you know, President Scroob having a higher title, but god damn it, the movie was more or less about Dark Helmet. Alright, Barbados, what do you do? Oh, you're just not good. But you generate devotion fast, so we'll go with it. I'm not going to change your name, but you get to be one of these things. There you go. And what kind of variants do we have? Here, you can have alfalfa hair. Oh, that's why a chunk of his head looked like it was missing. Stupid. Here, go pray. Do something useful. I saw poop! What a great day. And that is how we're ending the episode. I can't think of any better way to call it a day than that. We named ourselves the Spaceballs, and then my dude had a great day because he saw poop. That's too good. All right, we're calling it quits there. I figure Cult of the Lamb will be a regular thing because I am really liking this game, and let's face it, now that I've named my clan, now you all want to see the Odyssey of the Spaceballs. Well, I'm happy to oblige, but in order for this to really take off, I need you guys to get out there and spread the word that the Spaceballs have started up their own cult. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video out there, let people know that it's a thing, and I will be back in the near future with more stuff. So you guys take care. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and Apparently, language is not my thing. I apologize. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you.